Hey, hope you have an awesome day. I'm Jason Walter. I'm a realtor here in Sacramento, California. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be going over my top 5 reasons why you should not buy a house. Before we get started, to never miss a video about real estate and entrepreneurship topics, subscribe to my channel right now and hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos. Go ahead and subscribe right now. Okay, let's go ahead and dive in. Everyone has heard it. Real estate agents have been known to tell people that the best time to buy or sell our house is now. And I'm here to tell you that's not necessarily the best advice. So here's my top 5 reasons why you should not buy a house. Number 1, you plan to move very soon. No one can predict what the market's going to do in the short term with absolute certainty. The market may go up, it may go down, or it may be flat. Only buy a house if you have long-term time horizons, meaning around 7 to 10 years, so you can ride the ebbs and flows of the real estate market. Or if you have short-term time horizons, just ensure that you could rent your house out for at least your mortgage payment, meaning your principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, plus any HOA fees that you may have. Just think of your home as a long-term investment. Number 2, don't buy a house if you have bad credit. Lenders typically want to see your FICO score of at least 740 or higher. That'll give you the best rate and the lowest payment. If your FICO is less than 740, your interest rate's going to be higher and therefore your payments can be higher as well. And if you don't know what your FICO score is, check with your bank or your credit card companies because often they give you a monthly free credit score. Companies I'm aware of that do this are Citibank and the Hawaiian Airlines credit card. Number 3, don't buy a house if the house you're looking to buy has a ton of deferred maintenance issues and you don't have the funds to fix them. This is especially true for houses that are older that have decades and decades of deferred maintenance issues. I always look out for the big ticket deferred maintenance issues such as a central heat and air system or the HVAC or a roof replacement. Depending on where you live, a new central heat and air system may cost anywhere between $10,000 to $20,000 or more. On the other hand, a new roof may cost anywhere between $10,000 and $15,000 for a smaller home. I had a client last year replace his roof for $13,000 and it was a much smaller house. So if the house is obviously larger or has a larger roof surface area, that can be well over $20,000 for a new roof replacement. However, if the roof does not need to be replaced and just needs to be fixed, that may just cost you a few $100s. And if you're in contract to buy a home that has a lot of deferred maintenance issues, just make sure you get all the qualified inspectors to take a look at the house. So that may include a whole home inspection, a pest inspection, a chimney inspection, a sewer inspection, just to name a few. That way you can get the reports back, discuss it with your realtor, and discuss if that's the right house for you, or if you want to request a seller for any repairs. Just talk to your realtor about that. Number 4, don't buy a house unless you have the funds for a down payment and closing costs. Unless you have a VA loan, the minimum down payment is typically around 3%, and closing costs are around 1 to 2% of the sales price. So for a $300,000 home, the minimum down payment would be around $9,000, and closing costs would be around $3,000 to $6,000. Number 5, and the last one, is do not buy a house unless you have an emergency fund. In addition to pay for the down payment and closing costs, you'll need to have funds to pay for your moving expenses and any time-sensitive repairs after you buy the home. You should have an emergency fund that is liquid, meaning it's easily converted to cash, and it'll cover your living expenses for at least 3 to 6 months. This will allow you to pay in cash for any unexpected repairs such as a plumbing leak, a roof leak, or any other deferred maintenance issues at the house. This is obviously much better than using your credit card and carrying the balance forward and paying for a high interest rate each month. If you're looking to buy a home, an important way to protect yourself and your investment, which is your home, is to ask the seller for a 1-year home warranty. So when you write an offer on a property, just simply write in your offer that your offer to buy the house is going to include a 1-year home warranty. In my area, which is again Sacramento, California, it's extremely common for buyers to ask for this and for sellers to pay for it. I would say approximately 95% of the sellers pay for a home warranty for the buyer, and that typically will cost the seller around $400 to $500. I've had clients where something breaks at the house within the first week after closing escrow. So maybe the oven breaks or the range breaks, the hot water heater stops working, the pool pump quits. And these are typically things that are covered under a home warranty. So if you're not asking the seller to pay for the home warranty, then you're simply throwing away hundreds to maybe even thousands of dollars. Again, the home warranty will cover you for a period of 1 year. After that 1 year period, you have the option to renew, but I've seen that the home warranty companies typically charge more than the first year. So rather than $400 or $500, it may be $600 to $700 to pay for that home warranty. So it may be worthwhile to, rather than paying for the home warranty plan, to just increase your emergency reserves to pay for any unexpected issues with your house. Comment below, do you have any real estate related questions? I'd be happy to answer your questions below. If this video was helpful, let me know by subscribing and hitting the like button. I hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.